Crabby Bill here. Man, I just mowed all this again, which means that I spent 2 hours working on the lawnmower and changing the blade. I put a new blade on it because I hit a rock last week that bent the blade pretty good. So I went and bought a new blade, put it on there. Grass is looking pretty good. I didn't do the downward slope there. I'll do that with the weed whacker. And I did right here by the pond. I did that stuff up there last week. Spent a couple hours working on that weed lawnmower. I took the whole thing apart. The belt's good. The drive cable's good. It's just not engaging the wheels. I took one of the wheels off and the sprocket kind of just free spools. So it looks like it's going to be a push mower forever and ever. I put some carburetor cleaner in it and ran it pretty good. I also sprayed for ticks in the dog area and around the house, around the cabin there. But rain's coming. It was raining when I was in Mountaintop, heading to the hardware store. But these little white pines that we put in, that's about 10 inches of growth on them. This one here, oh, maybe not so much on this one. It's just on the top, it's 3 to 4 inches, and then on the sides, it's probably 4 or 5 inches. But they all seem to be doing pretty good. Up here, going to work for Bars Construction the next 2 days. But I got projects of my own I have to get done too. I have to get under the cabin. I got to move the cable for the cell phone antenna. I got to run it underneath the floor and then mount that antenna up inside the cabin. I don't know how much videotaping I'm going to be doing because I'm going to be under the cabin doing it. I will check back with you guys. I'm hoping to have a fire later and maybe a nice cold beer. I had a nice dinner planned for tonight, but the weather changed that to homemade pizza. I'm using Crabby's recipe, no DiGiorno, for me today. I was going to make andouille sausage with onions and peppers and garlic and cilantro and Uncle Ben's or Ben's Original Ready Rice cilantro lime with a bunch of seasoning that I have. Blackstone's version of a Mexican seasoning. But the weather changed that, so having pizza. This is only the second time ever for me making it. But I'm making it. I'm making it. A little garlic, salt, some oregano, and red peppers. Lots of pepperoni. Ta-da! Now that's a pizza. That's a good looking pizza. We got to get a close up of that. Don't worry. I'll tell Crabby it wasn't as good as hers. No matter what. As usual, look who's working. Philip and me. Good day's work. I've got the whole floor framed. I think it's 18 by 20 something. I don't even remember. Graded, or being graded. Drain pipe in there, stone. Good day's work. I'm back from work. Nice 12-hour day working with bars construction. Building an addition to a farmhouse. And once the framing and roof and all that is up for the addition, we'll be gutting the inside and remodeling the farmhouse. Right now, it's dinner time. And you know what I'm having? I'm having andouille sausage with Uncle Ben's ready rice, cilantro lime. I have fresh cilantro to garnish this. I have green peppers, white onions. No green peppers, they're orange and red. Doesn't really make a difference to me. White onion and lots of garlic. And then I'm going to use this Weber New Orleans Cajun seasoning on it. Saw this on a YouTube video. I didn't get all of the ingredients. Some things we couldn't get. I couldn't get celery, and I couldn't get whipping cream because I would have had to buy it when I was out this morning for work, and you would have never made it being in the truck all day. Beautiful property. Working farm. Beautiful. So, turn the heat up to just about medium. Sausage. And the peppers are on there. I'm going to separate them. Set them on the same plate for ease of carrying. Make it easier to carry them. Everything gets a little oil. Man, this should bring the bears out of the woods. I'll save the rest to put on the top of the plate once I plate it. Anybody have any suggestions on what they think I should do with this besides eat it? It's something we saw on YouTube over the weekend, and it looked great. So now Crabby Bill has to cook it. It's a little, it's a little much chopping everything up after working all day, 12 hours. I was kind of rushed through it. I wanted to get this all done before it got dark out here. There's another good day's work. Phil's over there in the Bobcat cleaning up the yard a little bit. We had to put in 18-inch footings. We had 16-inch footings in there that we had to move the last time we were here. And then the building inspector said, you know what, I want 18-inch. So we lifted the second floor deck again, put 18-inch footings in, and framed a nice deck on the front of the house. Next, we're going to put a roof over the second floor deck with that little fancy millwork in the front with some real nice logs or beams that are going to go across the front. Well, meanwhile, Phil's raking the lawn there, trying to clean it up a little bit. Jake the Fox is here. Going to graduate high school next week, I think.
It's June 1st.
June 1st, next week.
Yep.
Yep. Now, he's got his graduation coming up. I'll see you back at the cabin. Good morning. Out and about on a Saturday morning. Didn't go to home. Stayed up the mountains. Going to work on Monday and Tuesday. I got a lot of things I need to get done around the cabin. So I stayed up here, leaving Crabby in Philadelphia by herself. With the dogs, of course. So Roger and Rosie are keeping her entertained. But I just had to go to the supermarket myself. I did it. Woo, what a trip. Trying to find things in there. But got my truck full here. Went to one place, I got beer. Went to another place, I got gasoline for the lawnmower. Went to another place, I got spark plug for the lawnmower. Went to the supermarket, got everything else I needed. Whitehaven's got a nice little town center. It's a strip mall, kind of one-stop shopping. Got just about everything you need in the strip mall. So, all loaded up, heading back to the cabin. I gotta cut more grass. And then, I want to power wash the cabin and the decks. It's a mess. So, heading back here now. I'll check in when I'm getting my jobs done. Whew. Man, oh man, do I feel like I worked today. I cut all the grass again. I weed whacked. I did a little better job weed whacking this time. I fed the fish. I power washed the house. So the first time I spray it with just water, loosen everything up. And then I go and spray it with this House Armor mold, or it's a green container. They sell it at Lowe's and Home Depot. Works really well. Cleans the place up nice. Takes care of all that green stuff that builds up from the trees and the grass. Sprayed all the chairs down. Cleaned the decks. I'm walking around now. I'm bobbing up and down. I'm falling all over the place. I got some more cardboard I need to throw in the fire, which I think I'm going to have tonight, because I cleaned the chairs. I cleaned the outdoor kitchen. I just got to put the extension cord away and what's left of the House Armor, or let's find out what it's called right now. Mold Armor, easy house wash. I sprayed everything with it. Tomorrow I'll go around and spray for spiders and ants, carpenter ants. Tons and tons and tons of carpenter ants up here. Well, I'm going to spray. I'm going to put weed and feed out. But first, I'm going to finish cleaning up, clean myself up. Then I'm going to have a fire. I'm going to sit here and relax. It was a full day. This is what this place needs. More sitting at the fire pit. Cold beer. Got a little music playing in the background. Can't turn it up yet because I don't want to get a copyright strike. Got a nice fire going. I got all that firewood there. It's been sitting there. That's probably from 2 years ago, that firewood, at least. Cleaned all the chairs today. Still need to get something in here to level this off. I was hoping to be able to get some of the stuff from the road. They were grinding up the road, and they were giving it away, but couldn't get any of the stuff. They just ground up Route 940. Couldn't get any of it. So, to figure something else out. But it needs to be leveled off. I'm sitting here, I'm falling out of the chair this way. So I'm probably going to turn a chair in a minute, or move it over to there. Probably move it over to there where it's flat. This deer went by the same time last night. So, after tripping and almost falling into the fire, knocking my chair over, the bucket of beer, and the beer that I was drinking, all because I tripped over a rock, I decided maybe it's time I should make some food. Got a little Polish kibasi going. Little snack food for the next couple of days, and a couple of Bubba burgers. I don't know if you know what Bubba burgers are, but if they have them in your store, get them, cook them on a griddle. Absolutely delicious. I'm going to sit here, finish my beers, let this stuff cook, enjoy the rest of this perfect night. Crabby Bill here, Sunday afternoon. Bored out of my mind. Should have took the ride to Philly. Would have given me something to do. Did a couple of projects around the cabin. Nothing really good. Put some weed and feed down on the grass. Sprayed for ants, that kind of stuff. I went to the Freeland flea market. Bought a couple of videos. So I guess that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here. I'm getting ready to throw a burger on the grill, on the griddle. And then I guess I'm going to go in and, I don't know, have a couple of beers. Unfortunately, I started already. It's too early. Hopefully I'll be in bed by 8 o'clock tonight then. Not much going on. It's beautiful sunny right now. Rain's coming. Last I saw, it was supposed to start raining around 5 o'clock or so. Some clouds, but nothing horrible. So I may just light a fire after eating this burger. Listen to some music. I'll check back. Geez, I guess I'm going to be able to set my clock by this deer. Trying to walk down here, but I got no shoes on. Where are you at? I lost you. Where'd you go? Oh, there you go. I can't see if it's alone or... It's a nice sized deer. Oh, sees me now. Sees me now.